Hey, what's up, guys? This is meant to be a quick gamblers alert. I have gone in on two plays I want to tell you about. Also, before I get into that, let me say, for all you guys watching the gamblers alert, if you want to, get the notification when I post these, click that bell. Y'all know what bell I'm talking about, so you can get that notification when I upload a video. You guys will be alerted, and you will know my plays. Like last night with the Chocolatito play, if you have clicked that bell, you would have gotten that info before that fight happened. Okay, so I don't ask guys to subscribe and like and all that stuff, but and click the bell. But for the gamblers out there, if you want my picks and stuff, uh, you know, before the game or fight starts or whatever, be sure to click that bell so you'll be notified. I know some of you have done that, and I thank you for it. All right. Now I've gone in on Julius Indongo over Ricky Burns. I think Julius Indongo is on the rise while Burns may be on the decline. Uh, Julius Indongo, uh, him and Burns, the age, the height, the reach, all that, pretty much identical. But Burns has been a pro for longer and he has a bigger record. I believe he turned pro in 2001, while Indongo turned pro in 2009. Okay, I know that may seem like an experience advantage for Burns, but I think it's actually going to work in Ndongo's favor because Burns may have possibly he's been in more fights and he may have more wear and tear, and I think Ndongo could be the fresher fighter in this fight. Okay, guy's coming off an impressive first round KO over the Russian Trayanovsky, I believe his name is, and I'm impressed with what I've seen from this guy. He could be the best in the division behind Terrence Crawford. Okay, so at a plus 150 at my casino, I think it's good value play. I think the guy has a good chance to win. He's going to Burns' backyard, so he's going to have to win in a dominant fashion or possibly get a stoppage for the first time in Burns' career. Okay, but I'm giving him a shot. I think he's gonna have to win convincingly, but I think it's worth the play after what this guy has displayed. From what I've seen from this guy, long has power, and Burns just like 41 wins with only 14 KOs, so not a big power threat to Ndongo. Okay, so I'm going with the guy who I believe, even though he may be a year old or maybe a few months old, I'm not sure. I know he's 34, and I believe Burns is 33. But because of the lack of wear and tear on his body, in my opinion, as opposed to Burns, who has been in, I guess, maybe 40, 45 fights or so. I'm going with the guy who I perceive is the fresher fighter and quote unquote younger as far as boxing because uh, Burns has more wear and tear on the body. Okay, so I'm going with a dongo on the money line. Also, I've done a parlay for UFC 210. It's pretty simple. Gegard Mousasi right now in my casino is a minus 130 over Chris Weidman. I believe Mousasi is just the better mixed martial artist. He is more experienced. I think this experience is going to work in his favor as opposed to Weidman. This guy, he is well traveled. He has seen a lot in this game. He's still fresh in his prime, in my opinion. I think he's a better athlete. I think he's a better striker. I think he's just better overall in every area over Weidman. Okay, Weidman's best attributes are his size, his toughness, and his heart. Okay, and I think that's going to be enough to overcome Gegard Mousasi. Okay, Weidman's coming off two losses. I know it's going to be in his head, and I think he's going to get a third loss. So I have gone on a parlay minus 130 Gegard Mousasi with Cormier and Rumble Johnson to not go the distance at a minus 425. Okay, it didn't go the distance the first time. I don't think it's going the distance this time. Rumble is a fast starter. He's going to try to get a quick finish in the first or second round. Okay, the guy's power is real. Cormier, I believe that if I just don't think Rumble will go a full 5 rounds with Cormier. Cormier could gas Rumble and finish Rumble just like he did in the first fight. Okay, So I do not believe this fight will be seeing a 4 or 5 rounds. I do not see Rumble surviving a 4 or 5 rounds with DC, nor do I see DC surviving Rumble's early onslaught. If that's the way Rumble fights, which I'm pretty sure it will be because that's the way the guy fights. Guy has crazy power. Okay, so somebody should get finished in that fight. You put that with the -130 get guard Mousasi, and you're gonna get better than even money. If at my casino at the odds that I got, you put $100 wager on that parlay, you get a $118.55 profit. Okay, so you're getting the better than plus 118 on that parlay. All right, so that's it, guys. Again, Julius Indongo on the money line, and Mousasi on the money line, and Cormier in a parlay. Okay, two separate plays. Two plays I believe have a good chance of hitting. Okay, hope you guys doing well, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Y'all have a good one.